What's up, Alec? How you doing, brother? That's my old desk, actually, in my previous studio. Hold on, I'll be setting the camera here real quick. Oh yeah, I can hear myself. I should probably turn that off. I just want to make sure that I'm coming over. Are you watching this on YouTube or Facebook? Where are you at? Let me know. Morning coffee. Morning cafe. Nice. Alright. We are on both platforms. Sweet. Alright. Let's switch over here. What's up, brother? Oh man, my vision's so bad it's so late here. Used to have the Apple screens. Loved them. Yeah, me too, man. I still use them downstairs on my on my Windows PC actually. And I've got a small those are the 23-inch. I have the 20-inch here as my secondary monitor for my iMac. Okay, you're on YouTube. Cool, man. So, man, it's late, but yeah, let me know if the audio's good. My voice is kind of going because it's 12:52 and my watch just yelled at me to stand up because I've been kneeling at the desk since I removed my stool. But yeah, I tried to get this Workbench on Wednesday on my mandatory day off for COVID-19, but they were out, so I had to pick this up today. Luckily, one of the locations near me had two, so I held one, and I got some other stuff too. Actually, it's in the other room. I have to go get it. But yeah, this is a Workbench from Harbor Freight. For those of you that don't know Harbor Freight, it's like the cheap version of Home Depot. So let's see. Sorry, I'm like bending over to read the first time seeing the actual thing. The brush aluminum, damn. Yeah, man, Helix is sick. Audio's good. Thanks, bro. I wish I had some coffee here. I think I need it. But anyway, this thing goes for 99 bucks, if you can believe it. That's US dollars. I had a coupon that was expired a couple months ago, but they were, because of coronavirus and everything, they're extending the coupons. It was 20% off one item. So I got this for $79 plus tax. You know, it's probably not the greatest Workbench in the world, but I got it for in the studio, not in my garage. I wanted something relatively light because we're on the second floor. Granted, I put it together here earlier this evening, and you know, it's just like cheap laminated MDF for the shelves. This is like your normal thin paper pegboard. The drawers are like not heavy duty, it's just fiberboard, you know, the same as this inside there. But I didn't really care because this is just for like electronics work and guitar setups. So I put it here in the studio because I want to be able to live stream like now, and also do pre-recorded videos where my ultimate plan is to do a guitar a week video, and I've got enough content for 2 years worth of that at least, and then some. But yeah, I wanted to do a guitar a week if possible, and go through, you know, some like mods, pickup swaps, repairs, setups. A lot of people still to this day I run into that are like scared of Floyd roses, and they're nothing to be scared about. Almost this entire room is Floyd rose. You can't see it on the walls. You can see one there, but this is the Ibanez room, so it's filled with Floyd rose. When am I going to paint it pink? That's a great question, dude. So originally what caught my eye was Lowe's had this Cobalt with a K, Cobalt workbench, similar, you know, to this with a couple drawers, but it's like that more industrial looking toolbox type of drawer. But the thing's like $475. They had different colors. They had a fluorescent freaking yellow like that, and a fluorescent green like the one next to it. But you couldn't get them in store. I couldn't even find a way to order them. Plus, it was almost $500. Even with the military discounts, like that's way too much. And I read the reviews, and everyone's like, "Oh, they're just fucking sheet metal screws, like into the, you know, to fit the legs." These are at least bolts with nuts on the other end. So I think this thing's pretty sturdy. You know, it doesn't wobble. It's got a built-in light up here. Where'd my little switch go? There it is. It's got a built-in light, so you can see what the hell you're doing. And it has a little 3-outlet power strip on the side. Sorry, my camera's on the tripod. And this is as far back as I can zoom out, but let's see what Alex said. Yeah, Floyd Rose lessons from you, and I will break down and get an 89F. Fuck yeah, man, you should. I got one right here somewhere. Oh, it's on the wall. Hold on. I'll get this just for you, Alec. There you go, man. This has been like my daily driver since I got it in 2013, because it's got all. So yeah, man, Alec, you gotta get one of these, dude. Do it. All right. So enough of that. Let's talk about the workbench. That's what we're here for. So over here, out of frame, I ordered a bunch of tools for this workbench. I just posted some pictures. Here's my Solidworks banner. To find a place to put that. Wife didn't like it in the office where that's what I do all day, but whatever. I get it. It looked kind of tacky, you know, for a nice formal office. Alec, I'm glad you're on, but I definitely wanted an ESD one. So this is a neck cradle for when you're working on guitars. So you can put it like that, you know, and do your work that you got to do. And then if you work on the back of it, you can flip this over. This has got a flat side. See, it's got a V side and a flat side. So it's got the flat side for, let me take the Floyd out, the bar, whammy bar. When you turn it over, you can put it the flat side. And I don't even have this screwed in. I just have it held in with painter's tape because I was doing something with it and never got around to screwing it back in. But yeah, you can tell this has got a lot of use. I don't know if you can see the scratches and the plate and everything. And like I said, this is my daily driver, man. But it's comfortable, plays well. So this is from Dunlop, their little 69 tool series. Check that out. I got into the habit of putting in all my whammy bars so I don't lose them, because I got too many freaking guitars as it is. But anyway, we'll bring that back in a second. Here's the real centerpiece, my soldering desoldering station. So this is from Hakko. I might have to reorientate this a little bit. Maybe if I pull this to the front here. Might even put this at an angle, something like this, so I can see it and so I can plug it in over here. But this is the stand for the desoldering gun. And then I can even put these here. for the soldering iron. So this is important to clean your tip. No jokes. And it's got a little 1/8 inch, looks like a headphone out, but that's actually for the sensor. So when you put the iron in, you hear that click, it moves this to activate this switch here to let it know there's an iron in there, so it can, after a certain amount of time, if it needs to, it can go to sleep. So if you forget to turn it off, it'll turn itself off and not burn your house down or your lab. So some other goodies I got. I wanted to buy everything at Harbor Freight because it's so cheap. It's like, why not? I have analog calipers, but for like, I don't know what these were, $15 or something. And they have all different sizes, like lengths and stuff. These were the 6-inch. But digital calipers, you always need calipers for measuring stuff with precision. Alec, how we looking? I got drop frames detected. Let me know if we're still good. 2 viewers. One's probably myself. Oh, you know what? I don't see the Facebook chat here. Hold on. Oh, here, multi-stream. Do I need to do that? Oh, yes, I need. Hold on, let me bring up the Facebook comments. In case anybody's writing on Facebook, it's only showing me YouTube, which is weird. I thought it would show me everything. Ah, stupid fucking people complaining. I need to get off Facebook. Let's mute that. Click to expand. Okay, comments. I don't see any comments. If anybody commented on Facebook earlier, I'm sorry. Yeah, good. Okay, cool, man. Yeah, just for some reason I don't get the Facebook comments. I just noticed. I'm using Streamlabs for like the 2nd time, and this is actually the first time I've multi-streamed with it. I don't know why I wasn't able to before, but here's a close-up of the digital calipers there. This is an important thing. A magnetic little tray. Those were some bits that came with the screwdriver I bought. This is good for holding screws and stuff so they don't get lost. Oh yeah, so I got this pegboard assortment hook set for the pegboard on the back. It comes with one of these, but I have a lot of screwdrivers, so I got an extra. This was like a fucking $1.99 or something. So I, couldn't say no. By the way, the studio is a fucking mess. I've been waiting for this thing here. So let's see. Hey, that fits nice and securely, and let's christen it with a few screwdrivers. There you go. First tools in the rack. I'll probably set these up later. This is a little piece of electronic goodiness. Alec, you're gonna love this video I'm working on. That's what this plate had to do with. So I'll give you a preview. If you know that, you know what I'm talking about. If not, stand by for my video, man. You're gonna like it. But here, I'll spoil it a little bit more for you. What is that? Recognize that? Yeah, so that'll be a little project we'll do over here. So here's some other stuff I got. Can never go wrong with a nice metal ruler. This was another like $1.99 item. How's the video look and the graphics, Alec? By the way, I'm doing this hack to make my DSLR work with the over USB. Canon just came out with a beta version of webcam utility for the DSLRs, but A, their site was down for maintenance tonight, and B, it's currently Windows only, so it wouldn't have done me any good because up here I use Mac. But yeah, on Monday I'm getting my Roland VR4 HD streaming mixer. So all this is like the last shitty quality stream that's going to be on this channel. We're going to have way better quality with that. Multi-camera setups. I've got my camera charging station over there. I've got 2 GoPro Hero 8s, this DSLR, some other stuff. It's going to be fucking sick. So anyway, always good to have a nice metal ruler. It's got a nice cork back to protect the finish of whatever. So that's why I like having a little drawer here, handy for that kind of stuff. All right, that's that. This is for your tips when you're changing them out for the desolder station. This is a grounding strap for the PSD mat. This is another little, actually it should go that way, another handy little mat. They have 3 different sizes of this, but I got the middle size. So when you take out tiny screws from little electronics, you can just temporarily hold them in these little spots, and they have numbers so you can remember where they went. And you know, if you had like a little solder or something roll, you could put it there. It's got a little ruler on it. But I also got this so if I cut with an X-Acto knife, I'm not cutting the ESD mat. So that's that. And no solder station would be complete without a fat roll of solder. This is a nice little dispenser. I got both of these off Amazon. Yes, this is leaded solder because it works way better. I'm gonna die anyway. Oh, that's the brand Delcast. Looking for that. What did you say, Alec? Massive broadcasting system. Yeah, man. Yeah, I know the video's a bit grainy again because of this hack, but come next week, come Monday, a couple more days, it's gonna be fucking legit. Everybody's out of the streaming mixers and everything, but I was able to score that Roland off Amazon, shipped and sold by Amazon for like 30% of the normal price, where usually everybody's jacking everything up right now. And I was able to put it on my Amazon Prime Store card, 12 months, no interest. So I figured it's, you know, sooner the better. So just fucking do it. You only live once. Alright, what else do we got here for goodies? Instruction manual for the Hakko. Put that in there. This is handy. A little socket bit adapter set. So you put this in your drill and you can fit the different size sockets on there. I'll put that in the drawer for now. Oh, what I didn't show you yet is this guy. So I actually think I want to look for another solution, but I got this at Harbor Freight too. This little compact cordless drill. But I think it's still a little too fast. I got it to use with this. This is a Dunlop tuning peg adapter. So you can use it with any drill. But you just put it there and make setups easier. Thomas Nordegg, my buddy Thomas, the fucking guitar tech extraordinaire, he has one that has an accelerometer, so it senses. All you do is turn your wrist right or left and it'll tighten or loosen. But this will do for now. And you know, little charger, and then got my handy little power strip right there. Bam. Charge that bad boy up. I can hang it if I need to. It's got a little strap, so that's cool. There's a little manual for that. Here's another grounding thing to ground the whole mat. So these tools are really important. You have to have a really good sharp pair of cutters for electronics work. So this is Chisel, I think is how you say it. Same brand as that blue little mat. Actually, all these little tools. Oh, this is a X-Acto, actual brand name X-Acto gripster. I got pink, of course, but it's got a nice soft grip, like one of those soft gel pens, so you can really get precision control over that. So always need an X-Acto knife. Actually didn't have an X-Acto knife, so got that. These are some tweezers here. These are actually just extra that came with the other set. But some precision tweezers, and actually this whole roll, and you can see the brand. These are all precision tweezers, like bent ones, straight ones, flat ones, very sharp ones. Actually, I used these and the X-Acto knife sanitized, of course, to do a little surgery on my hand the other night, because I broke some glass here, and a little piece shard got in my palm, and so I'm like, with the light and X-Acto, and I'm right-handed, so I'm doing it all with my left hand and trying to, but I got it out, and I'm not infected, so that's good. But anyway, there's some precision tweezers there, and more tweezers, and then I got these little guys. These are like when you're soldering and you want to like pick up a resistor leg. These have a little, it's like a mini fork, and like a mini pry bar fork, so you can get that up. This has got a slot in it as well. These are like almost like dental pick style. I don't know if you can see it. They're so tiny. This is like a little brush. They're so small it won't focus, but you can trust me on it. A little brush. A little flat blade screwdriver, a little knife edge screwdriver, a little pointed thing, so you could stab some people with this shit. Anyway, some more just precision tools for electronics work. So here, get our handy little X-Acto knife. So this is a little key. So if you want to like make sure that nobody uses the workstation, the soldering station, you can take this out when you leave. You need it to turn it on, so I usually just leave it in. This is the same setup I had at my government lab that I put together. This is your little TRS 1/8 inch for the sensor. Those are some little filter pads. This little drill guy, this is for cleaning out the desoldering tip. And this right here, this is a little filter guy for the desoldering gun. So yeah, put that together later. These are all the soldering and soldering and desoldering nozzle. So I got a whole bunch of tips. Let's open this up. I got a tip for you. Shut the fuck up. So what's going on in your world, Alec? Besides being in one of the coolest places in the universe. Alright. Hey Lele, what's up? Hey Ennis, how you doing? We're just going over my new workbench and all the cool tools. We're going to be doing some guitar work, electronics work, stuff. Thanks for joining. Alright, so this, I won't go through all of these, but This is one of the chisel tips for the soldering iron. So you can put them in this little stand, and then when you need to, there's this guy. Come on. This guy to change them out, so you can grab the tip while it's still hot, put it in the stand, put another one in, and keep on working. So that's cool. Alright, this is the desoldering nozzle here. Who else do we have here? Oh, Alex said, hooking up scrambled eggs for the ladies of the house. Proper bread, cheesy goodness. Oh, nice, dude. Fucking making me hungry, man. It's 1:18 a.m. here. Alright, so here you go. So with the desoldering gun, you don't have to, with the soldering gun, you don't have to use the handle. Actually, this you don't have to use the handle either. So you can use it in gun mode or pencil mode, as they call it. So slide this on, and then so it's like this, and there's the little filter. So this has a built-in vacuum pump to suck the solder out, so you don't have to use one of those manual solder suckers or a wick. Makes it a lot faster, a lot cleaner. Here, let's bust this open. Okay. So we've got Dubai was on, we got Italy. You're going to be doing what with all this gear? Changing pickups on your guitars. That, and then a whole lot more. Got to see the automated Bluetooth selector tool they made here in Turin. Yes, I do. I think you shared that with me. I think I did see that. Looks badass. So here's how this works. This is like the soldering tip, the heat source to go to the tip, and then what gets sucked up goes through the top here into this filter. So this, as the air comes through, there's a little pad to catch the solder. So that's the desoldering gun. Pew 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 pew. But anyway, yeah, you can see they put a little stuff on the tip there on purpose, keep it nice and fresh. But yeah, so this hooks up where the soldering side, and then this hooks up to the vacuum pump side, and then when you want to change to soldering, you just unplug this. Almost looks like a GK13 style connector, but it's not. These are heavier duty pins, and there are 8 pins, but the back shell is the same. So those are more tips. That's that stuff. Let's put this away so we don't cut ourselves. Oh, here's the soldering iron side of it. So, you know, pen style, you can get different grips if you want. Yeah, when I put one in here, it'll lock in. Actually, let's just put this in here since we got it. Pew, pew, pew. There you go. Nice soft grip, nice and easy to use. So that goes there. This guy goes here. And that's it for the soldering station. Those things in there. Alright, what else do we got? Oh, can't forget this part. So this is, oh, let's see what you say, Alec. Check out, oh, I know Marconi Labs. Those guys are fucking awesome. I met up with them at NAMM, I think it was. I've talked to them before. Yeah, they're doing awesome shit, and I love how they got the fucking espresso and shit. Like every live stream they do, they start with the espresso. So Guido, I love it. So you might like this, dude. This is a helping hands system. So let's see how this goes together. No problem with your order. We got friendly customer service. Instruction manual. We don't need no stinking manual. Alright, let's see. Aunt Susie Sucker, yeah, man. Yeah, I want to go when, if I ever, well, not if I ever, whenever we make it to Italy after all this, I want to go to see those dudes' actual lab, the Marconi Labs guys, and just fucking hang with them. They're so cool. Love those guys. Okay. Alright. Sweet. I think this should go in here, maybe. This is cool. You're gonna like this. Give me a second. So this helping hands, it's got like multiples of these arms here. So I'll just set up one. So you basically fit these guys in here. And you can hold your boards and stuff. And then what you can do is you got this light here. This LED USB powered light with magnifying glass. And then figured we wouldn't have that many people, but we got the person that matters, the mad scientist himself, Mr. Alec Bourne. The Bourne identity, if you will. So, we'll go ahead and loosen this a little bit. Probably should have, you know what, I should put this in before I screw this down here. That's gonna be a bitch. That way I can screw this in here. here. So what's cool about this is you can clamp your boards in with these like octopus arms here, as I'll call them for right now, and hold it in place under the light. Let me get this. There we go. Okay, so you can hold your thing in place, and then let me get a little USB power supply here. Can plug this in. Plug this in. And then now I've got a little work light. So if I got my circuit board, which I just happen to have one right here. This is for the upcoming video. I'm not grounded, so I'm not gonna touch the surface, but I could clip it into here, and now I've got light and a magnifying glass, so I can work on my small components like that. Capiche? Alright. So there are 5 arms for that. There's a little wrench here. Tighten this guy up like this. And then you can loosen this so you can spin it if you need to reposition it without having to move the base or anything. There's nice rubber feet here. This isn't going to slide around, you know. This would have been great when I had to do my fucking hand surgery the other night. Oh, did I miss anything? Let me, alright. What else do we got here? Alright, I'll give you a little preview of what's going on here. So, this circuit board I showed you, this is the Elk Audio Dev Kit by the fine folks at Elk. Ciao Paisano. They're Italian, but they're in Sweden. With the Raspberry Pi. So take the Raspberry Pi, hook it up to there, and running the Elk OS on there, you can use a ton of like VST plugins with this extremely low latency, virtually no latency, dedicated music OS by Elk. It's called Elk Music OS or Audio OS, and there's a whole bunch of programming you can do. You can develop your own plugins. So we're gonna experiment with some cool shit with that, and I've got another expansion for that coming as well. Oh, by the way, I got these cables, these HDMI cables off Amazon. They came in a nice cardboard box. They came with their own little wraps. It's like a nice roped braided cable, and they were pretty cheap. So I've got that stuff. I've got a bunch of adapters. This is all to go to the Roland mixer. So I've got mini HDMI to HDMI. I figured it was better to use the adapters and then get the standard HDMI cables for cheaper. Then I can use whatever length I need. These are micro HDMI to HDMI for the GoPro Hero 8s, which if you haven't seen the Hero 8 yet, this is what it looks like with the Media Mod on it. The Media Mod has this, you know, pseudo shotgun mic. I don't know, it's not really a shotgun, but they call it that. Yeah, dedicated box, man. Go to elk.audio, elk.audio, and you're gonna see a ton of fucking cool shit. They're also pioneering real-time jamming over 5G, no noticeable latency at all. It's like you're in the same room with the person. So check that out. It's gonna fucking change the world. What's cool about the Hero 8 is the mount is metal and collapses within the body. So you could set it flat. And if you need to pull the mount out, you can pull, I don't know if you can see it, you can pull the little legs out. I've also got microphone stand mounts for the GoPros. Obviously you saw it on my head when I was working on the guitars, so I'll have to do it cabled next time, but at least I could put it on my head and, you know, do some stuff here, or mount it up here to the top facing down. That'll be cool. Oh, I got this thing. Alec, you should probably get one of these. Cable tester. So you've got XLR, 3-pin, 5-pin, speak on, which I don't really use anymore, 1/4 inch, RCA, TT, RJ45, USB A and B, MIDI in and out, or just 2 MIDIs, 4-pin DIN, don't use anymore. The banana jacks, I don't really use those anymore, an 1/8 inch, but cable tester, so you can plug in a cable and test it. But anyway, handy dandy little thing to have. Put that in our little drawer here. Oh, I also got these. I probably should have set this up for the stream, but it's late and I wasn't thinking, and this is a kind of quick ghetto one anyway. Damn sweet. Oh yeah. So these are some LED lights. I got 3 of these. So what's cool is you can do them off battery, but they come with a AC power supply. They've got barn doors built in, LED panel with the diffuser, super slim profile. They're bright as fuck, but even at the lowest setting they're bright as hell. But you can change the temperature and everything. But yeah, they're pretty cool. So starting next week, the stream and all the pre-recorded content besides what I'm editing right now, which is the Variax video. Yes, Alec, I'm doing a Variax FAQ and overview video. I just finished the main edits, the rough edits. It's like 2 hours and 15 minutes long. Now I need to do all the overlays and graphics and intro, outro. So it may be another week, but that's in the works. So yeah, this came with 3 of these with a nice little carry bag and 3 stands. So yeah. So all in all, the workbench is starting to come together. Or it's physically together. But I still got to hang up all these hooks, hang up all the rest of the tools. But there you go. We're going to be doing some guitar setups. We're going to be doing, meaning me, some electronics projects, right? Do some how to stream for musicians on YouTube. What else? What'd you say? Noise. That's right, man. Noise. Oh, by the way, for all of us tech gear nerds out there, this is a Rode 2 tuner. So this is, I know I showed you the drill. This isn't really for restringing, but it's great for tuning. Oh, let me turn this off. So with this, you can, oh, that's got a lot, oh, everything's got a fucking locking nut in here. Alright, here, let's get this guy. I don't know if you saw the video on this, but this guitar is fucking sweet. But anyway, I can select It's like the motorized version of an analog Variax. So I can say electric guitar, press it, and I just put it here on the low E. So you see it vibrated and turned green. Oh, hold on, I gotta roll back to E. So it's blue. I could do it faster myself. Actually, other guitars it works pretty quick. Maybe this one. I don't know why it's so slow right now. I haven't used this in a while. Maybe it needs a charge. Oh, now it's going fast. So it beeps and vibrates when it's in tune, and it changes color to green. So that's the Rode E2. So you could set up alternate tunings, and basically it just automatically goes from the lowest string to the high string after you're done with each one. It's rechargeable. It's got a USB-C port. It's pretty sweet. But anyway, I brought it up because I saw an email from them that they're doing a Rode E3, and they have one for bass. This guitar is sweet. I don't know if you can hear that acoustically, but even just unplugged, it's fully hollow. Sounds great. Anyway, I call this my new acoustic Variax because it's got humbuckers. It's got split coil switch, series parallel switch, volume tone, three-way. It's fully hollow, but it's electric. I highly recommend checking this out. This is by Eastwood Customs. They kind of do a lot of revivals of guitars. It's a pretty good shot right there. Pretty cool depth of field. But anyway, this is their tribute to the Trey Anastasio Languedoc guitar. It's a beaut. It also comes in tobacco burst. But look at this. It's fully arched top and back. I mean, the light's so strong here. But this is made in Korea. But this is one of the greatest instruments I've played, and just out of the box I haven't done anything to it. Oh, the lady wants to see the Ibanez. Alright, hold on, it's a freaking mess. And I've got a bunch of them on the rack over here because, hold on a second. I'm just going to take this off the stand. And I'm tethered, so but anyway, there's a bunch in the rack over here because I took them off the wall because I was shooting the Variax video. So obviously the 89 is off of there, but you can see there's an Ibanez with a bunch of signatures, and then behind that Yamaha keyboard there's the Ibanez bass from the 90s that I had in high school. So what you saw over here are the 20th anniversary or 25th anniversary RGs. There's 3 different kinds and 2 colors each. These are the 20th anniversary RGs. That's a 30th anniversary gem. That's a premium UV 70. That's the Bad Horsey gem. That's a UV 7BK, I think it's called. Can't even remember now, the one with the little eye. That's a 25th anniversary gem. Or, wait, 20th. Sorry, my bad. It's so late here. That's the 25th anniversary Passion and Warfare universe. That's obviously Warfare. There's a Ibanez JP M100, the 90th ham model, 90th anniversary of Hoshino. That's the 30th anniversary Chrome Boy, JS120, not the like wicked expensive one, but the premium like Indonesia model. And then these are the 25th anniversary S bodies. So yeah. The only Ibanez that is not here right now, because it's in for maintenance, is the Evo. Yes, I have an Evo relic, but unfortunately it had some neck issues and it's in the shop. It's actually, the neck is in Japan. Who knows when I'll get it back, but I know it's in good hands with the folks at Ibanez. What'd you and the lady think, Alec? Pretty decent. Yeah, so that's what's going on. I'm gonna get this place cleaned up this weekend and ready for the new streaming mixer on Monday. I'm hopefully gonna get the Variax video finished editing this weekend so I can post it hopefully by Monday, and maybe we'll do a little live stream announcement. What I want to do is, after I post the video, like the Variax video, maybe a week later or something, do a live stream for any additional questions after people have watched the video. So that's that. And it's 1:45 in the morning. I'm tired. Excuse me. I need to go to bed. I gotta get up and maybe work out before my guitar lesson at 11 a.m. But yeah, man. Thanks for hanging out, Alec, and anybody watching this after the fact. Thank you to the couple people that chimed in on Facebook briefly. And yeah, stay tuned for more cool stuff. There's going to be a lot of cool work going on this bench and in this room. So thanks for hanging. Stay tuned and rock on. All right, I'm going to